Hello everyone, happy Monday. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So my name is Amanda if you guys are new here, and today's video is going to be another mini Monday. I think this is like the second to last mini Monday for September. I don't exactly know, but we have $55 here. 25 of that is going to be used for tiny challenges, and then the other 30 will be used for our roll-in saves that we use for debt. We're going to quickly count out the 25. This is going to be used as buyback cash, so that way we can end up with all singles, or as close as we can get to that at least, for our tiny challenges. All of our tinies for the month of September, once completed, will be set aside for our house down payment. The debt ones, they're staying for debt, and this is what we're going to get started with. So we have 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and $30. You guys are new here, we have a collection or a mixture, I guess, of both roll-in saves and then regular mini challenges. So I am super bad at this. I meant to do a debt update because our payments have since passed, but I forgot to do that for any one of these. So these are not updated, but they will be next week. Also, anytime we are adding in a new challenge, we are going to be using some challenges from the Spooky But Cute collab hosted by Floating Funds. I am part of this collab. You can find my portion on my Ko-fi shop. I did do a haul of the entire collab last Friday if you guys are interested, or this past Friday, if you guys are interested in seeing kind of everything that everyone made. With that being said, again, we are going to use this in this binder as we are switching out our challenges. To get started, we are going to flip to our paper clip, and this marks where we ended off last time. So we are going to be starting with North Country Cash Queen. This is a roll and save. It'll probably take us a little bit to get through it since we have a lot of circles and we're rolling for each one. So for this video, I do like to use a D4. We're going to use some new dice that we did get from Eileen over at Life With Me Eileen. Also, the sun is peeking in because I'm filming a little bit later in the morning. And so just excuse her if the lighting changes a little bit. Let's go ahead and just dive right in. So the first one that we got is going to be a number 1, which is, I guess, cool. I don't know. I never know if I want to be getting high numbers or if I want to be getting low numbers. Next, we have challenge number 6, and this is going to be a roll and save from Bookish Mama Budgets. Let's see what we have in here. We got a number 4. Okay, so that's going to be 1, 2, 3, and 4. We do clearly have a 10 and a 5 here, so I'm hoping that we are able to swap that out at some point. Next, we have the Humble Budgeter, and we are starting the last row on this challenge. Let's see, what did we get? We got a number 1. Also, I forgot to put Aquaphor on my tattoo right before filming, so just ignore it if it's a little bit crusty. Not crusty like infected, crusty like flaky. So next is going to be number 2. I tend to over-explain stuff when nobody asked. So this is going to be a challenge from Becca Can Budget. You guys know we are down to our last 2 spaces, which means we're just going to finish it right now and do the last 2 rolls. So the first one is going to be a number 1. And then let's see what the second number is. Another number 1. Okay, so we're finishing this challenge off with just $2. We may be able to condense here and get rid of this 10 and this 5, which I hope is the case, honestly. So let's pull everything out. So with Becca's Rapunzel challenge, we were able to get a total of 10, 20, 25, 30, 31, and $32, you guys, which is honestly so great. So this came out of envelope number 2, which means it'll be going towards our Helzberg credit card. Funny enough, I've yet to make the other payment from last week's Mini Monday, which is right here, and I believe this is also going to Helzberg. So this extra payment just got larger. I am gonna have to go in, and the reason I'm waiting is because I have to adjust the payment that came out. We have it set at a fixed payment of $200 a month, but since we do these mini challenges and I throw extra payments at it occasionally, instead of pulling out the fixed $200, it just pulled out $119. So I'm already gonna have to go in and adjust to make sure the rest of the $200 gets applied, plus these extra challenges. So this was what, $32, I think? So 32 plus this total of $43. That's gonna be a really good payment right there. That's literally an extra 75 that we're gonna throw, which is like crazy off just roll-in saves. So this will be our first challenge that we are replacing, and we're just gonna pick from the front, which first we have Jamie RN Budgets with her Otter Challenge. This will save us $20. This has pre-selected numbers, so we are gonna be rolling a dice and stuffing face value. But at the end of everything, we're gonna have to see what we can cross off, and we may have some rollover money with this one. We are just gonna move on to challenge number 3. And this is one from Budget with Adri. We'll need a Sharpie for this as well. And what did we get? We got a number 2 for this strawberry challenge. Okay, so we're gonna add in 2 more. I'm honestly not hopeful that we're even gonna be able to switch out cash for the tiny challenges. So I don't know what we're gonna do in the event that we can't get what we need. So this one is a save 20. This was one of my first ever like Ko-fi perks, and it's just $1 per space. So we're still doing face value, and then we'll cross off what we can later. We are back around to North Country Cash Queen, so let's see what we're rolling this time. And we got another number 1. I'm wondering if I have some categories in my other binders that I can go ahead and switch this money out with, because this is not looking good. We just have 2 singles left and the rest are 5s, and we're using a D4. So we're gonna have to see what we can do here. Oh, actually, we can get a 5 with this one. So let's roll for Lindsay. And we got another number 4. Oh my goodness. Okay, so with that being said, I am going to pick up a $1 bill and put down a 5. And then there should be $8 in here. Yeah, there's $8. Okay, so let's go back up to the front again with the Humble Budgeter. This is going to be what? I think this is round 2, because we started on, who did we start on? North Country Cash Queen. Yeah, so this is our second go around. So we're getting another 1 for this one, which is a total of $2 for just today. How have you guys been doing? What is your plan? Do you have any fun things for the week? I know the weekend just ended, so let me know what you did over the weekend if you did anything fun, even if you didn't. October is almost here, you guys, and my dad asked me what I was gonna dress up for Halloween, which is funny because Halloween is my dad's birthday, but I told him I didn't plan to dress up as anything. And he was like, why not? But I don't even know what I would do. So we're adding 3 in, which would make it 5 for today. So I'm going to take these 2 and just put that $5 bill here. I feel like costumes are just super expensive. And honestly, I have gotten to the point where I like to just DIY my costumes instead of buying them off the shelf. But I do see the benefit in that as well. I just don't know if I'd want to be anything this year because I haven't really thought that far ahead. So we're going to be stuffing $4 into this one. But we can pick up a $1 bill and add in a 5. So now we are moving on. Oh my goodness, you're able to visit this one 3 times today. So we did roll a number 3. I don't know if you guys can see that. So we're gonna add this here. We have a 5 on the side for our tinies, but before even swapping that out, I'm just gonna wait till we're counting everything up. So we're gonna add in those $3, and our last one is gonna go here with Lindsay, which means our next goal is just gonna be worth $1. Since we added money into Lindsay's challenge, the paperclip will be going on number 1 with the Humble Budgeter, and this is where we are going to start off next week. So now that all of our money is gone, we can count everything up. So we're gonna start with number 1, which is great because we were already here. And let's see what our new total is. This is when we're gonna try to use this cash for the tiny challenges to see if we can get that back into $1 bills. So now for this one, we have a total of $10, $20, $25, $26, $27, $28, and $29. We were $1 away from being able to grab a 5, but it's okay, it happened. So next is going to be number 2. This is Jamie RN Budgets. We did just get $1, so we can do that right here. That is going to be it for this challenge, so we can go ahead and put it away. Again, this one will save us $20 once it is completed. The next one that we have is Budget with Adri. We added $5 today. Looks like we should have a total of 9. So we have $5, $6, $7, $8, and $9, which is perfect. If you guys are new to my YouTube channel, these inserts are actually 100% for free over on my Ko-fi. It is a digital download though, so you will have to print and cut yourself. But the actual file is free for you guys to get. So next is going to be my challenge. We added a total of $6 today. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and $6. Okay, so we are making good progress on this. This is only the second week that we've had it in here. And now let's see what our new balance is. We have $5, $10, $11, $12, and $13. So we can take a $10 bill and put those 5s back. That's going to be it for this one for now. Next, we have North Country Cash Queen, and today we added in $1, 2, 3, 4, and $5. So let's take this and see what our total is. So now with our Labubu challenge, we have $5, $6, $7, and $8. So that's going to be it for number 5. Lastly, we do have Lindsay. She wants to be the moneymaker today, and we are adding a total of $5, $6, $7, $8, and $9. We should already have $4 in here, so now let's see what our new total is. We have $5, $6, $7, $8, $9, $10, $11, $12, and $13. I believe, do we have another 10? We do. Okay, we do have another 10. So we can take this last one. So I'm going to just do 1, 2, 3 because we should have $13. And then all of this can go back in here. All right, and just like that, you guys, that's going to be it for our debt mini challenges. I just absolutely love this part. I'm excited, although I'm excited to see what we're counting up for our down payment for the month, since we're holding all of our challenges for that. I'm also excited to go back to being able to use completed challenges for any and everything else. So the reason I even mention that is because in my tiny binder, you guys, I do actually have a section called savings, where I have a bunch of envelopes that get funded from completed savings challenges. And so these haven't really been able to get love since we're locking everything down for the down payment. But once we go back, you'll start to see these again. I'm actually considering getting rid of this. This was for my wisdom teeth removal back in April. So I pulled money from my taxes savings account to pay this off. And this tracker was to pay myself back. Honestly, I don't know if I want to continue it, just because at the end of the tax season, when we file, I'm going to have to pay anything I was short anyway. So I could just pay this then instead of worrying about it now. Before I pull out the tinies, since we may finish some, let me set up this little back queue, which anything that I have in here, I move at the bottom, and then I add more creators in at the top, since I always pull down here first. Okay, now that we have that all set up, we can go ahead and go back up to the front and pull out our tiny challenges. So we do play with 6 at a time. These inserts are from Becca Can Budget. They are some of the cutest ones I have seen. Also, again, we do still have this money here that I couldn't buy it back. Since these are both going to the same debt, I'm just going to go ahead and combine them right now, and maybe we can get some ones back. I don't know if we can, but I think we could at least buy back 1.5. This is all going to my Hellsberg debt, which is the highest priority as of right now because it's on a promotion, so it has to be paid off by like January, I think. And we're definitely going to pay it off a lot sooner than that. So we have $1, $2, $3, $4, and $5. Okay, that helped even though it's just one $5 bill. Let me quickly shuffle these up, lay them out, and then we'll go ahead and get started. Okay, and just like that, we are all set up. So since we have just 2 5s, I'm actually just going to go ahead and mix them into the pile. That way we don't have to worry about buying back any cash or anything. But let me... Okay, I don't feel like it's shuffled enough. Okay, I think I like that. So I'm going to go ahead and use 2d6, and we're going to do $1 per roll. But we're going to roll 2d6 at the same time so that it goes by twice as fast. You guys know the drill. So let's just go ahead and get started. All right, so we're already starting off with 2 2s. Honestly, that happened to me when I was using these dice for Sunday savings. They were choosing like the exact same numbers every time. Anyway, I'm super excited for today. I'm going to be designing quite a bit of stuff because I don't have Etsy orders that are actually due today. So I'm not even going to worry about trying to get ahead for tomorrow's orders. I'm just going to work on designing a bunch of stuff that I have yet to design that I actually really need to get on because I have to send out my pen pal mail this next week. Or I guess this current week is when I can do that. So I have to get designing on all of that stuff. But I'm very excited for the month of October to see what everybody puts out. So I have a 6 and a 3. Let's go ahead and see where our last dollar is going. And it's going to go to number 5. So that's all of our $25 dispersed so quickly already. Now it's time to see if we finished anything. So as always, let me put these in numerical order and then I will be right back. Okay, so these should now be good to go. I'm hopeful that we finished a few, but I don't know. I always say that and then I always feel like I'm wrong. So in spot number 1, we have a brand new challenge. This one is from Kay's Budget and it's this really cute Monsters Inc. one. We just got $1 today and each space is going to just be worth 1. That, you guys, is going to be it for space number 1. I think if the month of September, I'm trying to figure out. So for September, of course, they're on lockdown for the down payment savings. But when it comes to October, they are going to be going back to being randomized. So I'm wondering if at the end of the month I go through these and randomize them all or just wait till we finish them. I don't know. Let me know what you think because I'm wondering too, and I know you guys are going to be so on board with this idea because I know a lot of the community is very debt focused. I'm wondering if maybe for October we lock everything down for debt payoff. The way this week or this month we're doing savings, next month maybe we do debt payoff and see how much we can go ahead and do with that. So next we have this one from Budget with Carla. It's called Berry Bucks, and we were able to get $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6, and $7. Are you kidding? This one was saved 9, and we got 7. That's $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6, and $7 already. We just need 2 more, and this one will be finished. I feel like if I do debt payoff, though, I might just throw it all at the first priority focus that we do for Mini Monday. So that way we can knock that one out of the way and then move the other 2 debts up so that our second focus can now get 3 challenges instead of just 2, so on and so forth. And then we can start working on a different one. I feel like that would be a really good idea, but I'll probably go based off how much we actually are able to count up at the end of the month. Because if it was like $100. I mean, although that's still worth it, I do feel like that may not do very much for debt. So anyway, next is going to be this one from Courtney over at Jewel Dollars. We're just adding one in today. So we get to do one more circle. So in here, we should now have a total of 4, which 1, 2, 3, 4. That is correct. That is exactly what we have. So that's going to be it for challenge number 3. Next, we do have challenge number 4, and this is a brand new one. Yeah, so I don't think we're finishing anything. This one is from Evergreen Budgets, and we are adding in $2 today. So that's going to be 1 and 2. So there is $2 with this one. Next, we have challenge number 5, and it looks like this one got a $5 bill, which is great. We may have actually finished one. I don't know why I chose whatever marker I used for this because I can barely see that. But we did color in 1, 2, 3, and 4. I don't know if you guys can see that on camera, but these 4 are colored in. So we did just need $5 to finish this, but we got 5, 6, 7, and 8. So I'm going to set these 3 to the side. We're going to color in the last 5 on this one. So we should have a total of $9 with this challenge from Budget Babes. So hopefully we can see that over on the top. Let's just make sure that we do have that 9. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8, and $9, which is perfect. So we're going to pin this, and this will go into our bag of completed challenges. So for this one, let's just quickly replace it before I put it back into the binder. So I'm going to grab one of those first ones from earlier. So next we actually have another Budget Babes challenge, and this one just says Hello Fall. Then last but not least, we do have challenge number 6. This did get the other $5 bill. So we got a total of $6 today, which is funny because it is challenge number 6. And let's see what that does. So $6 on this challenge from Victoria over at Toria's Budgets. So in here, let's see, we're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and $6. Okay, so we have 3 open spaces left, so I could finish this one right now. But I think I'm going to use 2 of these dollars to finish one of those challenges from earlier, and I'll let Victoria stay in a little while longer. So we have $5, $6, and $7 in here. So for right now, I'm going to go ahead and put the challenge facing inwards just so it can dry a little bit because my marker doesn't really agree with this paper sometimes. So it's going to be all for this one. Okay, let's bring this back out. So we actually just need $2 to finish Courtney's, and then we need $2 to finish this one from Carla. So we've had Courtney's in for 1, 2, and 3 weeks now. Let's just go ahead and finish hers since this was Carla's first week being played. Again, we just needed $2 to finish this one. So we're going to take 2 of these. So with Doodle Dollars, we should have saved a total of $6 with this tiny challenge. So let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, which is perfect. So we're going to pin this. I'm going to replace it, and then we'll see where we're going to put this last dollar. Okay, so we're going to go back here again, and the next challenge that we have is from Grammy's Journey. It's this cute little fall one with some pumpkins on there. That's going to be it for number 3. So I don't think anything just needed 1, but we have some that are pretty close to being completed. Oh, this is one of them. This is Victoria's, right? I just turned it around so it could dry. So let me turn that back around. We're not going to add it in there just because I don't want to wait for the marker to dry. So I'll go ahead and put it here with Carla so that next week we just need $1 more and then this one is completed. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and add these in here. This one should now have a total of $8, but I'm not going to worry about counting that all right now. And just like that, we are done with our tiny challenges. So let's add these into the completed bag, and then we will go ahead and close out this video. You guys should go ahead and leave guesses below on how much you think we've been able to save so far. I'm going to pull everything out again. I did this a couple weeks ago just so we can see all of the money that is in here for our down payment savings. So these are all the challenges we were able to complete in September for Tiny Tuesday and from Sunday Savings. Literally everything from Sunday Savings except for whatever was in my student teaching binder. It's all here if we have completed it. So just like that, you guys, that is all that we were able to do today, plus this other completed challenge that we did get from Becca. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a big old thumbs up. Don't forget to comment and subscribe down below if you guys have not already. Make sure to hit that post notification bell so you never miss one of my uploads. I love you guys all, and I'll see you tomorrow for A Budget With Me.